Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen to the EFRL Elite Entertainment Advanced Late Model Series. We are live from the Southern National Speedway. Got a couple seconds left wrapping up a practice, and then these guys are going to get to setting some qualifying time. Our current track temperature is 84 degrees, partly cloudy, 2-mile-an-hour wind. The track should say nice and clear. We just got done running our rookie series. Those guys put on a great show, went flag to flag, green flag racing. I expect to see a lot of that here again tonight for our advanced series. Been watching some practice. I saw some pretty intense 2x2 battles. Not something we saw much in the rookie race, but these guys I think they're going to put on one hell of a show tonight. Austin Green was able to knock out his first win in the rookie series. He's been right there week after week, just barely missing it. Finished second quite a few times. Alright, looks like these guys are going to get ready to qualify. We'll see who's going to be the first one out on the track tonight. Michael Steele and that number 5 Ford Mustang looking to set down some quick times tonight. Michael Steele is our EFRL defending Dirt Cars champion. Back-to-back championships. He's also the Falcon Graphics Touring Series champion for the Dirt Series as well. Currently second in points in the Dirt Cars. Let's find our points for this series. Dean Demmer sitting on the pole with a 1444. Right behind him, we got Ben Morrow. Nathan Hale looking to make his debut in the Advanced Series. He's going to bring that thing home in P number 5. Got quite a few drivers yet to take any time. Ooh, Dean Demmer does improve his lap time to a 1440 very fast. Dean Demmer is our point leader coming into tonight. He is sitting with a 482. Ben Morrow in second with a 446. Travis Lapenas in third with a 434. Devin Smith in fourth with a 404. Brad Stefane in fifth with a 394. Michael Steele currently in sixth. In seventh, we got Matthew Setzer in sixth. Words are hard. In eighth, we got that number 4 machine of Matt Cochran. In ninth, Josh Fox. In 10th, that 36 machine of Dwayne Kernahan. Give me 1 second. Looks like my overlays are messing up a little bit. Oh, gotta love technology when it works, right? Alright, there we got everything back up and running. Dean Demers sitting on the pole with a 1440. Ben Morrow in second, tied with Brad Stefan with a 1444. In fifth, we got Michael Steele with a 1446. In fifth, we got Devin Smith with a 1447, followed by Travis Lepenis, Dwayne Kernahan, Matt Cochran, Nathan Hale, and Matthew Setzer. He might be our race control this evening. Alright. Seconds are timing down. We're just waiting for these guys to finish up. This track does have a lot of banking. You can see a couple different lines that the guys will be running in there tonight. Some guys will go high in and diamond it off and point it back down and come down the hill coming out. Alright, starting on that front row in that number 41 machine, we got Dean Demmer Jr. Outside of him, we got Ben Morrow. Starting in third place, inside of row number 2, we got Bad Brad Stefan. Outside of him in that number 5 Ford Mustang, we got Michael Steele. Starting in fifth place, inside row number 3, we got the 95 machine of Devin Smith. Outside of him, the number 16 of Travis Lepenis. Dwayne Kernahan will be rolling off in P number 7. Matt Cochran in 8th. In 9th, we got that 00 machine of Nathan Hale, who just finished 3rd in the rookie race. Rolling off in P number 10, we got that number 3 machine, sponsored by Sidetrack Hobby South of Matthew Setzer. Coming out of turn number 4, Dean Demmer's going to lead us to the green flag. Ben Morrow on the high side. Those guys are pretty used to racing around each other. Michael Steele way up high on the first corner. Going to lose a handful of positions. These guys are wasting no time getting at it. Ooh, Travis Lepenis slaps that wall going down the back straightaway. Logan Adams says, "Yay, go, mad vroom vroom." Nathan Hale looking to make his way underneath the 36 of Dwayne Kernahan. Ooh, might have been a little touch there. Nathan Hale up 3 positions already since the start of this race. Back up front, Dean Demmer continues to lead the early stages of this race. We got 125 laps. Long ways to go. Gotta be smooth, gotta be fast, but you don't want to burn up your tires too quick. These guys do have one set of tires, and they will have to pit at least once for fuel. So a lot of guys, if it's a green flag stop, are only going to take right side tires. Talking to some of the drivers earlier, if it's under caution when they pit, they'll probably go ahead and take all 4. Pit road is a bit tricky to try to hit under the green flag conditions. You got to be hard on the brakes coming out of turn number 4. You can see the entry. It's a tough track to hit under green flag conditions. Michael Steele started fourth, has fallen back 6 positions all the way back to P number 10 as a 13 of Ben Morrow is looking to make a move underneath Brad Stefan. We got the 95 around. Caution is out on the speedway, lap 13. See Devin Smith right in front of that 00 machine. Getting down into the corner, we'll see what happens here. Oh, he definitely got bumped by the 00 car. They got kind of stacked up behind Travis Lepenis. Nathan does hit it just a little bit on that inside wall, but overall, that could have been a lot worse where they were on the track when that happened. Got a couple takers on pit stops. Ben Morrow pit. Dean Qualley, Michael Steele. Michael Steele barely making it out. We're going green flag racing once again. Field had a hard time trying to catch back up to this group. They get single file pretty quick early on. Looking out the front bumper of the 16 machine as he tries to reel in the 89 of Stefan. See the sparks flying off of these cars as they get into the corner. Travis Lepenis makes a move. Did he leave the door open for Ben Morrow to get underneath the 89 as well? Morrow up into P number 3. Ryan Fry, 41 all day. Logan Adams, way to stay out of the way, Matt. You're my inspiration. Ooh, Stefan up into the wall just a little bit. We saw the dust up coming off there as they run down the front straightaway. Morrow was one of the cars that pit. Not a very long pit stop, 7 seconds. We'll see if he's got enough fuel to make it to the end now. That could be the move of the race right there, pitting early. Matt Cochran making a move underneath the 36 machine. He's going to take over 5th. Matt Setzer going to try to follow him through. Nathan Hale, who restarted in the back due to the caution on that one, is working his way back up slowly. Back up to 7th place already. Got that number 3 machine of Matthew Setzer in his sights. Here, and burp that throttle just a little bit as he's coming out of the corner. Got to make sure he doesn't drift up into the 3 car. '16 machine right on the back bumper, followed by Brad Stefani, who's gotten back around the 13 car to take over 3rd place again. Brad's looking pretty strong here tonight. He hasn't always had the best finishes, but he's a pretty strong contender week in and week out. Just got to learn to be patient and conserve a little bit. Top 4 cars have got a 3-second gap over the 4th place car, or 5th place car of Matthew Cochran. These front 4 guys are setting a blistering pace for this race so far. Lap times almost identical between the top 3 cars. That last time by 14:79 for the top 2, 14:78 for the 3rd place of Brad Stefan. And Ben Marlowe had the fastest lap out of the top 4 at 14:73. Nathan Hale back up into the top 5 as he's made it around the number 4 car of Matt Cochran. Nathan finished 3rd in our rookie race, but he did lead a good chunk of it. There was some contact late in the race between the 00 and the 15 of Austin Green, which cost him the win. Thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. You are watching the Elite Entertainment Advanced Late Model Series. Elite Entertainment is an upstate South Carolina and Western North Carolina premier entertainment company specializing in weddings, public and private events, as well as offering an array of services to local venues including karaoke, trivia, singo, and live music management. Be sure to check them out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Thank you, Adam Cavs, for coming on board for this season. Not much has changed up front. Top 4 cars still running nose to tail. We're 46 laps into this event. And you see the way these guys are spread out. There's racing everywhere on the track right now. You can also see the marbles building up in the corner. These guys are running that black line through the center of it. Above and below, there's a lot of stuff you don't want to get accumulated on your tires. Currently in that number 41 machine, my partner in crime for the Rookie Series, the number 41 of Dean DeMer Jr. Sitting in second, the number 16 of Travis Lepanis, one of our drivers from north of the border up in Canada, making the trek down to be with us every week. We appreciate Travis coming down and racing with us. A tough competitor every week. Currently in third, we got Mr. Bad Brad Stefan, your mom's favorite driver. Sitting in fourth, we got the number 13 machine of Ben Morrow, proud member of DACFU Enterprises Incorporated, along with Devin Smith. Up into fourth, we got the 00 newcomer to the EFRL, Nathan Hale. Matt Cochran in that number 4 machine, Darnell Racing, proud fan of the number 19, Brandon Dunford. Currently sitting in that number 7th position, we got the number 3 car, Sidetrack Hobbies South, Mr. Matthew Setzer Traxxas on the back deck lid of that machine. In the number 95 machine, DACFU Enterprises Incorporated and Ollie's Bargain Outlet, we've got Mr. Devin Smith. Running in that number 5 machine, Ford Mustang, good friend of mine, Michael Steele, AC Customs, Two Broke Girl Designs, JJR Racing on the hood, and JTD Motorsports on the side. That number 17 machine, house car for Falcon Graphics and all the dirt. League owner, current point leader in the Rookie Series, Dean Qualley. Dropping all the way back, we got that number 36 machine of Dwayne Kernahan, another one of our friends from the north, teammate to Michael Steele and Travis Lepanis. Old Town Pizzeria on the hood, number 36, Dwayne Kernahan. These guys are setting down some very quick times. Times have fallen off, roughly about 0.2 of a second so far from their fastest times. Top 4 cars are within 3/100ths of a second every lap. They are going to start coming into some lap traffic. They got Dean Qualley right in front of them, along with Michael Steele. Kind of shocked that Michael Steele is struggling. Dean Qualley moving up high, letting those leaders go by. Doesn't want to be a hindrance to those boys. Oh, Michael Steele, a little blinky. Maybe that's why he's holding off in the back. Doesn't want to be a problem. Dean Demer, Travis Lepanis, moving on by. And we are over halfway on this race now. So far, we are 1 caution. Brad Stefan and Ben Morrow maneuvering through the lap cars of Qualley and Steele. Nathan Hale in 5th. Huge gap between him and the leaders. 6 seconds currently. Ooh, way down on the apron. Looking to make a pit stop. We'll see what the 00 does. Matthew Setzer in. Right sides for the 00. Gonna take left. He does. 4-tire stop for the 00. Kind of shocked by that. He's down and away. He is going to be a good 2 to 3 laps down. Exit a pit road. You got to be super careful not to come up right into the traffic. Yes, he did lose 2 laps. About to go 3, but he does have those 4 fresh tires. He should be able to pull away from these guys. Last lap by for the leader was a 14.92. So our leader's last lap was a 14.88. Nathan Hale's last lap was a 14.98. Leaders are still quicker, gaining up on them. And Dean Demmer has not changed tires yet this race. Starting to get some separation between our top guys. 50 laps to go. We've got 4 cars currently that have not pit. Matthew Setzer must have had some damage. He is still on pit road with that number 3 machine. Yeah, it looks like there's some heavy right side damage to that thing. Dwayne Kernahan has crashed. Looks like he is in the pits. I think he went down the pits on the back straightaway though. Nathan Hale has passed the 4 car of Cochran, but that is not for position, as Hale is still 2 laps down. Cochran fighting to stay on the lead lap right in front of Dean Demmer. Michael Steele is back in the pits. Second time. Hey Marcy, thanks for liking us tonight. Michael's not doing so good tonight. Currently 3 laps down. Dean Demmer has put the number 4 car of Cochran down now. Only 5 cars remain on the lead lap. We got 40 laps to go. Travis Lepanus in second. He's coming to the pits. Ben Morrow has already pit this race. So if he's got enough fuel and tires to make it to the end, that could have been the game changer here if we don't get another caution. Setzer finally heading back down. He's going to be a good 10 laps down. Travis just takes right side tires and he's down and away. He's going to be coming out right in front of the leader. Four cars left on the lead lap. Ooh, Matthew Setzer 19 laps down. Dwayne Kernahan 10. Michael Steele 3. Last lap by, Dean Demmer still running on 1470. Got some heavy lap traffic coming up in front of him. The fourth place car of Devin Smith looking to go a lap down. Ooh, 41 had to get on the brakes not to come up into the 95 on exit. Devin Smith fighting hard not to lose a lap. Demmer in that 41's got to be careful. He doesn't do what he did a couple laps ago or a couple weeks ago and spin all on his own, staying out on old tires. 3 cars left on the lead lap. Brad Stefane is pitting. Ben Morrow has pit. This is going to leave us with Dean Demmer, the only car on the lead lap that has not pit as of yet. Matt Cochran hasn't pit, but he's a lap down. Devin Smith hasn't pit, but he is also a lap down now. Lap times are still holding very strong for Dean Demmer Jr. 1473. Second place of Ben Morrow was at 1486. So even though Ben pit later, or technically earlier, he's still running slower lap times. Thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. After tonight, we do have only one race left in this series before we crown a winner. Oh, Dwayne Kernahan has crashed. A rough night for the 36 machine. Oh, got down on that apron, got loose, locks it down, jumps to the pits. No caution on the speedway. Brad Stefane with those fresh rubber underneath the 889 machine. Getting back around the 13. Brad looking to get one of his laps back the hard way. Only 2 cars left on the lead lap. Third place is lap down, Mr. Devin Smith. Matt Cochran currently running in 4th. Travis in that number 16 machine running 5th. Bradley Stefane currently in 6th. Dean Qualley up 4 positions from where he started. And that Fast Tracks Express machine currently running in number 7th. Right behind him, and this is going to be a battle for position, Nathan Hale. Nathan's going to take that over. Dean's just going to slide up the track. Ben Morrow has taken over the lead. Dean Demmer has pit. We got less than 20 laps to go. I don't know if Dean's going to be able to make up 14 and a half seconds. He's running about a half a second faster. In my math, that means he needs 30 laps. "15 laps to go for that number 13 machine of Ben Morrow. Dean Demmer second, Devin Smith in fifth, Matt Cochran fourth. Let's try that one more time. Math is hard, numbers crazy. Ben Morrow in first, and that number 13 machine in second, the 41 of Dean Demmer. In third, we got the 95 of Devin Smith. In fourth place, this is the number 4 of Matthew Cochran. Well, now he's not. Matt has just dropped to fifth. Travis Lepane has taken over fourth. Brad Stefane currently in sixth. Only 2 cars left on the lead lap. "13 seconds separate our leaders. Move of the race looks like it was going to be pitting on that first and only caution. Devin Smith has to pit. Wasn't able to make it to the end. So far that leaves Matt Cochran as the only driver who hasn't pit. He's losing real estate, but he has a fairly decent cushion over the next car on the same lap as him, which is Brad Stefane, currently in fifth. Is he going to move over and just let the 00 go by? Ooh. Almost touching. Stefane has closed the gap. We can see him starting to sneak into that picture. We got 8 laps to go. Dean Demmer Jr. 11 seconds back from leader Ben Morrow. Pending a caution, I don't think Dean's gonna have what it takes to make up that ground. I think he waited too long to pit. Brad Stefane's gonna be able to pass Matt Cochran. He's gonna take over that 4th spot. Quarter of a second faster that last time by for Dean Demmer. Coming a little too late. 4 laps to go. 10-second gap. Oh, it looks like the 4 is out of gas. Wiggling back and forth, going down the back straightaway. Oh no, is in turn, going into turn number 2. He made it to pit road. Three laps to go for our leader, Ben Morrow. 9-second back is the number 41 of Dean Demmer. 2 laps to go. Ben Morrow has been there all season. These guys have been battling up in front between him and Dean all season long. Bringing it to the checkered flag. 13 of Ben Morrow. Dean Demmer in second. Travis Lepane in third. Brad Stefane fourth. And Devin Smith going to bring home top 5. Move of the race was on lap 13 by the 13 machine. Looks like he needs more practice doing a burnout. These cars don't have a lot of torque. They're kind of hard to do a burnout with. Alright, we'll give these gentlemen just a minute to get unbuckled and get up here for an interview. Only 2 cars finished on the lead lap. That is crazy. Very impressive run by the 41 and the 13. Dean was able to dump some fuel in that and actually not lose a lap where everybody else was losing at least a lap when they pit. That 13 machine had the foresight to pit early. Move of the race by the 13 machine on lap 13. Alright, looks like our third place driver's up here. We will start with him. Travis, this is Mick up in the booth, but how you doing?
Good, yourself, Mick?
Not too bad. That was kind of a crazy race.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what the strategy was there. I think Ben took fuel only on that early yellow, which I kind of, obviously after the fact, I wish I did. I honestly didn't expect it to go all green from there, but it is what it is.
Yeah, only 2 cars finished on the lead lap, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know, because Dean wasn't that far away from me when I pitted, but I don't know. My in and outs probably aren't quite perfected in a late model stock, to be honest.
Did you take 2 tires or did you go 4?
I took 2.
It's kind of what I was expecting most of the guys who pit under green to do was take 2. I don't think Dean took any. I think he just took a splash with... He didn't even lose a lap on that when he pit.
Okay. Well, I mean, that explains. I wondered why Dean got so much out ahead of me. So when I pitted, I wasn't that much further. I was 3 car lengths behind him. So my gamble was I was going to take tires and then get a few laps on fresh tires and maybe make up that gap. But if he just took fuel, that explains a little bit.
Yeah, with as short as his pit stop was, that's what I'm assuming he did. Because he was in and out pretty quick.
Yeah, I don't know. I was somewhat saving tires. I probably could have done it too, but yeah, I took the gamble on 2 tires, and it didn't hurt me, but it didn't pay off either.
Well, that 16 machine was pretty strong all night. You were battling with the lead from the get-go on that one.
Yeah, I wouldn't say this is one of my favorite tracks, but I always run pretty good here, and I'm pretty comfortable here. A little bit of drag braking, so hops a little coming off, can break some traction, so just the way I like it.
Yeah, I really like this track. I like the banking. I like how it's shaped. It's a fun track to race at.
Yeah, add some bumps to it. It's a racy little track if you get the strategy right.
Yep, exactly. Well, congratulations on finishing P number 3. Who'd you like to give a shout out to?
JTD, all the teammates, Old Town Pizza, Deluxe RV. That's it.
All right, bud. Well, we'll see you next week for the championship race.
Over and out. We'll see you then.
Alrighty. Led almost the whole race, comes up just short in the number 41 machine, Dean Demmer Jr.
Hey, I'm happy to be talking to you again, Nick.
I tell you, you had the car to beat early on, but the move of the race was pitting for fuel on lap 13 by the 13 car.
Yeah, I was talking to Ben there post-race. I'm like, well, as the leader, I kind of feel like I had to stay out and just go for bonus points at that point. you never know what's going to happen when you get mired back in traffic. So the lead is where I felt safe, so that's where I stayed. But uh, I had communication from my team that he did pit, and I'm like, well, he probably won the race if it goes green, and sure enough. But yeah, I saw Travis pit on like lap 85, I think it was, and I'm like, well, there's no point of trying to counter it because, Ben won anyways. So I just ran it dry and took a couple gallons, and I was able to actually keep second. I battled Devin Smith for a little bit there, but yeah, it was overall a fun race, and honestly, I'm just happy I finished second.
Fun race. It looked like you guys had a lot of, at least a lot of on-track respect with the other drivers as far as like lap cars were going. Devin raced you a little hard there before he went a lap down, but overall, it looked like they just kind of moved over and let you have the lane.
Yeah, I mean, and as far as that Devin situation goes, I mean, I don't blame him one bit. He's fighting for the lead lap. He's doing what he needs to do, but
Oh, definitely.
I mean, that's racing. That's how it goes. Can't expect everybody to lay over, and they don't. But that's also okay. But it's also a situational awareness type thing. If you're battling for the lead, I mean, you kind of expect it. But I was out all by myself, so I don't blame him for trying.
Oh, definitely. Good points night for you. You finished second, so it's not like the 13 gained a whole lot on you, and with your bonus points, you probably didn't gain anything.
Yeah, that's kind of why I stayed out there for most laps led, and for a while kept the fastest lap until Travis pitted for tires there. But all in all, I think I don't want to ring the bell yet, but I think we got it with one race to go. So
Well, a lot of bad stuff would have to happen for you not to get it, I'm guessing.
there would have to be 30 cars lap next week, and I'd have to finish last. So I think I got it.
I think you're pretty safe. Well, would you like to give a shout out to tonight?
Just my entire team over at Rocky Faith Motorsports, Carhartt, Fry Trucking, AJ Coppola for the coaching this race, as well as Ryan. We were in a call and they were cheering me on. So I appreciate everything they do for me, and appreciate Falcon Graphics and you, Mick, up in the booth, and everybody that makes this deal happen.
All right, bud. Well, we'll see you back next week for the championship race. Or maybe it's in 2 weeks. Either way, we'll see you soon.
Yes, sir. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, he's the man of the hour. Move of the race by the 13 car on lap 13, taking fuel. What a strategy.
Yeah, I've been trying to make it work the whole season, and it finally did. I was hoping, I guess Dean only took fuel because I was thinking that if everybody's taking 2 tires, I'm going to have a lap and a half advantage. Worst case scenario, another yellow comes out at the end. I get my tires, and there's only one other car on the lead lap with me that has to start at the back. But then when I saw he was still in the same lap, I guess he just took fuel at the end there too. But I was kind of hoping I was going to get to be in here and be like, do I get a bonus point for lapping the whole field?
Well, you definitely had the long game in mind tonight, and it played out.
Yeah. I'm really glad no yellows came out.
Oh, yeah. We had that one early on where you pit, and we had a couple incidences, but the drivers jumped to the pits right away, so they didn't bring out the caution. Nice heads-up plays by them. Great racing all around the track. Good heads-up racing by the lap cars, not to cause too much of a problem when they were getting lapped.
Yeah. I'm glad I ended up making it to the end because I like auto fuel. A lot of people don't use it. I tend to rely on it. But I used auto fuel there, and I actually had to save a little bit of fuel the last few laps just to make sure I'd have enough to get back around to the line. And you saw there, like, I ran the cooldown lap, came back around to the start-finish line and ran out and had to crank the engine over to get it to, move into place.
I was wondering, I was waiting for you to do the burnout, and I was like, I don't think he's got any gas left.
Yeah, it's funny because I had it set to like 5 laps extra on auto fuel because on one hand I didn't want to take so much fuel that it put me down a lap under caution there, but on the other hand, the more fuel you have in these cars, the better they turn and the less they wear the rear tires. So I was kind of going at it from a balance point of view too, which I don't really think that helped a whole lot tonight. It was still pretty tight in the front end, and the extra weight in the back kind of killed my acceleration for the whole rest of the race. But yeah, I definitely didn't expect to run out. We already finished the race with 3/4 of a lap worth of fuel left. But
Pretty impressive run either way. Only one caution at this track. I was very happy with how the racing turned out tonight.
oh yeah, I love Southern National. It's been really good to me. My first week on iRacing, I was running the Rookie Legend Series here, and I got 3 wins in the first day. And like every time I race at Southern National, I hardly ever earn it, like speed wise, but it just seems like things always fall my way.
Well, sometimes it's
So-
better to be lucky than good.
Yeah.
All right, but who'd you like to give a shout out to tonight?
My wife as usual, and yeah, all you guys. I've been feeling like I missed a couple interviews the past few races in Xfinity and last week, but good to get one here.
All right, bud. Well, we'll see you back next week for the championship race, and I don't know if you're gonna have anything for Matt for that one or for Dean for that one. I think he's got it kind of locked up, but you've had a great run.
Yeah, I think he's probably going in with a 30-point advantage on me, because for this race here, he had 32, maybe 27 points. If he doesn't show up and we have a really big crowd, I might have a shot if I win it. But I don't think it's realistic. So
All right, bud. Well, we'll see you anyways. You always make a good race.
yeah, thank you.
All right, bud. Have a good night, and we'll see you next week.
Yep, sounds good. Catch you later.
All right, that's going to do it for us at All the Dirt. We had a great doubleheader tonight. 1 caution, 185 laps. That is a nice night of racing. Strategy call for the 13 car on lap 13. I think the stars just lined up for Mr. Ben Morrow tonight. He got it done, bringing home that win for DACFU Enterprises Incorporated. They're going to be proud of him. They're going to be celebrating at the shop tomorrow. You guys have a wonderful night, and thanks for tuning in.